Well, I got another beauty today. Well, yesterday or 2 days ago, maybe. I don't know. This is the Housewives Tarot. You've seen this online, I'm sure, on Amazon if you look for tarot cards. This is done by the same people that did the zombie tarot. I believe it's Quirky Press. I'm assuming it's Quirky Press because Quirk Press. The packaging for these decks are just remarkable. So here's the package. It's another very nice hard box. Obviously retro Housewives Tarot. A domestic divination kit with deck and instruction book by Paul Keppel and Jude Buffum. So it's very 50s. Check that out. Look at that. What? It's like a little recipe book. And it has the major arcana in one section and minor arcana in others. Of course, once you use the deck, you wouldn't be separating them like that. There's a really terrific little book here. I was looking at it just before I started the video. And we'll read some of the entries when we go through the deck. So I'm going to just pull these out, and we're going to do a quick walkthrough. Look at how adorable that is. It's crazy, crazy. It's kind of nice. You can see from the sides, the major arcana has a black and red border. The cups are blue. The wands are like a tan. The swords are red, and the pentacles are green. You have the borders, so it's easy to identify the cards, which is very nice. When you put out a spread to see, what you have. Sometimes it can be confusing. Well, confusing to me. Anyway, so here we go. It is Rider-Waite to a great extent, but it really kind of takes a fresh look at it, well, a fresh vintage look at the cards. And this book is really, really terrific. So let's just look at one like the Fool. Here we have the Fool. Let's just see what it says about the Fool. Let's see. Talks about conducting a reading. It has spreads. Okay, the Fool. It has keywords: confusion, indecision, beginning a journey. The Fool represents our hero, the newly married housewife. She must have been confused and indecisive this morning because her shoes, though stunning, don't match her skirt, which doesn't match her blouse, which doesn't match that smart hat perched atop her pretty noggin. If only there were some magic potion in that mismatched pocketbook of hers. But no, it's just full of dried up foundation and snagged pantyhose from days gone by. What's a girl to do? Why start a quest for some good old-fashioned advice? Of course. Why start a quest for some good old-fashioned advice? Of course. So it talks about the Fool. It talks about the beginning journey. And you may agree with the keywords, you may not, but it does talk about she's starting a journey. And, there's some, she talks about some confusion here, and you can see the confusion as they point out. Indecision, I don't know if it shows indecision, but certainly beginning a journey. The cardstock on this it has to be similar to the zombie tarot. But for some reason, it feels different to me. I don't know. I don't think it is different, though. It's still very matte. Here are the backs. Gingham, like the tablecloths. Oh, it's so cool. The Magician. Now, here's a magician. He has a wash machine. Let's see what they have to say about that. Illusions, deception, charm. Oh, so this is the magician, more of a carny guy. Now, new and improved, hassle-free, money-back guarantee. These are the promises of the magician, a charismatic salesman with all the answers to life's little problems. Unfortunately, these sale pitches are only half-truths. After all, a roast is only as good as the person who prepares it. So don't be fooled by smooth talkers and sycophants. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So again, the keywords are illusions, deceptions, charm. Very nice. So he's a salesman, and he's selling you a washing machine. I think if you were to go through this deck with each picture and read the book, and you'd be able to, learn this book and these meanings pretty easily if you wanted to do that. It just gives you another idea of how to read the cards. The Empress, the Emperor, the High Priestess, Secret Syrup, the Hierophant. I think they had this in the Zombie Tarot. They had a TV. And it's interesting because I think of, what is it, 1984 or Big Brother, a sort of TV thing that's like a little bit of a different take on the Hierophant. Let's see what they say about that, why they have that there. Answers, wisdom, harsh truths. If you've got questions and need answers, grab the TV guide and switch on the boob tube. The Hierophant offers many answers and reveals secrets on every station. It is a wise but undiscriminating oracle that broadcasts both family-oriented and adult programming. Yes, the reception is crystal clear, but you may not like what you see and hear. Oh, so they take it as a positive thing. How you can learn from the television, just like you can learn from the Google machine. The Lovers. So they have the title, they have the picture, and then they have the number down here. It's got everything. It's got all its working parts. The Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. Oh, this is a different... Let's see the Hermit, what they have to say about the Hermit, because usually we think of an old man going somewhere, not taking a bath here. Meditation, solitude, soul searching. Oh, I see where we're going with this. We all need some time to ourselves, so try shutting out the world and indulging in some well-deserved me time. Mix a cup of your favorite General Foods International coffee. Take the phone off the hook. Lock yourself in the bathroom. Fasten on your eye mask and sink into a bubble bath for some soul searching and meditation. Calgon, take me away. Oh, that is so clever. So it's making time for yourself. That's great. That's fantastic. Make time for yourself. So you can see if you read these and look at these, it gives you just some different ideas of how to interpret certain cards. And I like that. I mean, we think of the Hermit, we think of searching for answers, meditation, looking within. But this says, take time for yourself, which is also, I think, could be part of the Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Spanking the boy. That's funny. The Hangman. Oh, dear. Granny panties. Death. Real salmonella. That's cute. Temperance. This is an interesting card. It's a temperance. You're mixing things together. You got sorrow, anger, justice, joy, and you're all blending it together. Interesting. The Devil. I read this one, and it's quite good. It's really, this is a great little deck, I'll tell you. Temptation, vice, self-destruction. The modern convenience of TV dinners, instant coffee crystals, and processed cheese in a can. The sinful satisfaction of martinis, cigarettes, and devil food cake with rich, creamy frosting. Oh, how the devil inside us seemingly simple solutions. Oh, how the devil inside us loves seemingly simple solutions and indulgent luxuries. It's not good to repress these temptations entirely, but take care not to let such vices rule your life. Succumbing to your dark side too often will surely bring about your downfall. Now, it's interesting, this sort of implies a progression, like this could, be careful because this could bring your downfall, which is the Tower. So that's kind of interesting. I think this, Oh, it's definitely a collector's deck. But I think for anyone like myself who's learning the tarot, I think this is a great deck to look at and read the book, because it makes you look at things in a different way, which is really good. I mean, you can look at the Rider-Waite-Smith and you see the same images all the time. But this encourages you maybe to look at something different in the images that could be helpful. You know, I'm thinking of the Two of, is it the Two of Wands? Where he's got the globe, you know. Like, maybe consider that globe and holding a globe and thinking how that could, what meaning that could bring to the cards. This sort of jumbles things up a little bit. Of course, the images are helpful, and then the book is also very helpful. So here we have our minor arcana: Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups. So you see some Rider-Waite influences. Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, choices of alcoholic drinks. Eight of Cups, like she's had enough coffee, it's time to move on. That's interesting. In the Eight of Cups with the Rider-Waite, you see him going off, leaving the cups behind. Here you see, in her face, you see something more, you see emotional in the face. The Eight of Cups in the Rider-Waite, you don't see the face, he's walking away. But that's another thing about these cards. You can look at their faces, like happy face, and this is contemplative. This is worried. It's happy. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. So we have pages and knights. There's a lot of alcohol in this deck. Queens and king. Of course, this is the cup suit. Let's put these away for now. So Ace of Wands. These are all cleaning. Are they all cleaning stuff? Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. And Ten of Wands. Now here's interesting. She looks happy in this Nine of Wands. At the Nine of Wands, if you're looking at the Rider-Waite, he doesn't look too happy. He's got the thing around his head. You know, he's battled and bruised. Here she looks a little concerned. She's really overwhelmed. So these faces are really good. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. I'm going to use this to read for other people and see how it works. I really like this deck. How many times have I said that? I don't know. I think this is very special. How many times have I said that? Keep saying that. But anyways, this is really, I really like this. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Here's where very Rider-Waite. Three of Swords again. They have this similar to that Chicoli deck with the girls with the big eyes. Oh, what's it called? I think they have a cake. They have a lot of pastries in that deck. That's I think why I like it so much. The artist is Bertoli, I think. That reminds me of that. Four of Swords. Again, she's resting. Five of Swords. Ooh, scissors. Six of Swords. She's waving by. That's interesting, isn't it? These people know the tarot. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. She's tied to one of those sword toothpicks or whatever. Nine of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords, and there's a Ten of Swords and a pincushion. Very readable. Page, happy guy. Knight of Swords, very 50s. Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. Oh, this deck is adorable. Ace of Pentacles. I think they have... Yeah, all the aces have the hands on them. You know, the offering... yeah, they have hands in the aces. Two of Pentacles, very, very Rider Waite. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. That's great. Seven of Pentacles. That's great. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Page. Knight. Queen. And the King. Okay. Well, what do you think of that, guys? This is awesome deck. I just lay it out. I'm going to shuffle. Well, I could shuffle. Let me see how they shuffle. I shuffled. I think they're better to shuffle. Oh, they're a little stiff, but not bad. Now, after like, 20 shuffles, this is going to be perfect. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see what we got on the screen here. This is I'll put this here. Just lay them out a little bit. Oops, they're upside down. I don't like upside downs. Let's do this way. I wonder if I can get them in a kind of a 9-carder. Let's do a 9-carder. Just see how they look out. Look. Mix them up a little bit. I think I get that mostly in the screen. I need to pay better attention, or consider if they do have the color coded aspects to it. I mean, it makes it so much easier. I know just from glancing how many swords I have. I have a lot of swords. They're right there. I have the one major arcana because it's dark. I have the wands. You can see the brown, the tan, 1 pentacles, and 1 cups. Oh, two wands. 1 pentacles, 1 cup, swords, and the star. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that looks cute. Move it over a little bit. Very, very nice. Very nice. I really like this deck. So this is the Housewife Tarot. These are the backs. This is the book. And the box. This is definitely a collector's item, and I think you can use this deck. I really want to try using this deck for readings. I really like it. I mean, I like a lot of decks, and I'm not sure, I can't say it's my favorite deck, but I think I would, out of a 10, I'd give it a strong 9. Okay, strong 9, coming at you. You can get it on Amazon. I think it's out of print, but there's third-party sellers, or maybe it's available as directly from the publisher. I'm not sure. Have a great day.